Our next guest has a long-standing interest in Prince George. She served on City Council for 9 years. She was with the Winter Cities organization. She's with the Communities in Bloom and the current chair. She was the 2003, if I've got that date right, Citizen of the Year, and is currently with the Prince George Performing Arts Society and has given an awful lot of her time, just incredible amount of time and energy and to the city, and I want you to welcome a very good friend of mine, Ann Martin.
Thank you. First, I'd like to thank Sherry Green and Downtown Prince George for organizing this rally. And to all of you for attending. Every successful downtown revitalization program needs its champions and cheerleaders. I'm here representing the Prince George Communities in Bloom Committee, a group of volunteers supported by City Council. We participate in the national program that fosters beautification and civic pride. It's more than just flowers, it's about preserving our natural and cultural heritage, caring for our environment, parks and green spaces, keeping our city tidy, and working with community partners to achieve our goals. The annual competition for both Communities in Bloom and its winter edition, Winter Light Celebrations, challenges us to improve our quality of life. There isn't time to elaborate, but details about the program can be found on the city's website. Each year, the competition results are announced at a symposium and awards event, and this year, Lethbridge was the host city. This was an opportunity for several of us to go excuse me, and visit another downtown. Not what we need when we have a timer just below us. And to network with other communities in Canada and around the world. In workshops on downtown revitalization, we heard from the city's downtown revitalization manager. So he's on city staff, and he's responsible for implementing the Lethbridge Heart of Our City master plan. The local Communities in Bloom Committee is one of the partners. We also heard from the managing director of the Lethbridge Business Revitalization Zone, and he described a number of their programs, including their public art program. Lethbridge is known for being a windy city, and a local sculptor is creating humorous wind socks out of metal and found materials. Another artist is creating murals using a screen printing technique to transfer historical photographs to metal sheets. With our wonderful and unique collection of historical photographs, perhaps Prince George could do something similar. As well as being the most visible indicator of civic pride, economic and social health, the downtown is the visual representation of a city's heritage, and it's important to preserve historical architecture and incorporate historical events into revitalization strategies. Flowers and benches are known to draw shoppers and other traffic to the downtown, and they're good for business. We heard about the pizza parlor owner who developed an outside seating area with many plantings of flowers. He saw his business increase by 30%. Tidiness is also important. Japanese delegates described the tradition of their shopkeepers who every morning clean up the outside of their premises before opening for business. The value of curb appeal is well known. Locally, the Communities in Bloom Committee has a vision for building on downtown's successful hanging basket program and tree planting, and we'd like to see more green spaces and trees and landscaping. Not only good for business and the environment, but it lifts our hearts. And what an inspiration it is to go by the garden in front of the All Nations Pentecostal Church. It's important that plantings are properly maintained. There's nothing worse than seeing a once nicely landscaped area deteriorating into an unkept, weed-infested plot, but for those who don't have the knowledge or time for maintenance, help is at hand. In partnership with Communities in Bloom, DART, the Drug and Alcohol Recovery Team, are hoping to expand their services to include landscape maintenance for business owners, including the downtown. Mahatma Gandhi said, "You must be the change you want to see in the world." Building a great downtown takes an entire community. So let's get started. Thank you.